and that actually happened on Suicide Squad. Yep, big movie, lots of gunfire. David Ayer, super guy, you know, submariner dude, lots of experience with guns, knows us, likes us. We all got together along. We have some former Navy SEALs there, and Australian SAS guys actually in the stunt crew, actors, and it all went really well. And then the first AD walks up to one of the cast members and said, "Oh, I want you to do this. So you're going to do a sweeping shot left of camera, fire 2 shots. Sweep to the camera, fire 2 shots." And the cameras, but that's after we've done it like 4 times. It's going to want you to do this. So what does the actor do? And I won't mention his name. He sweeps through the camera, right across the lens, at 3 feet away, firing full loads all the way. Brrr. And the camera guys freaked out. And we're all standing there with our mouth open, like, what the hell? But it happened. And he's like, how do you mitigate that happening? And I've always said that if an actor wants to take a loaded gun and stick it in his ear and pull the trigger on set, there's little or nothing anybody can do about it. It's kind of like, right? Yeah. And it's over. What we try to do is create an atmosphere where they're, I don't want to use the word afraid, but respectful of doing exactly what they're told. And it doesn't matter if it's Bruce Willis or, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, it doesn't matter. It's like, you will do this, this, and this, and this. And 99.99% of all, and they're like, okay, sure, yep, got it. Stunt coordinators in there, fight coordinators in there. The stunt guys are in there. Everybody's working this huge choreography of action. And when somebody decides to do something different, you need to like put your hand up. Say, hey, I'd like to do this. Don't just do it without telling anybody.
Yeah, actors will say they're in the moment. And this is a decision they made in the moment.
Mm-hmm. I had an incident many years ago where I was actually on Once a Thief, where this young girl we had to take her training, and she had to fire an M16 and a handgun. And when we took her to the range, she cried because the sound and the concussion hurt her feelings. And I understand that from somebody who's absolutely petrified. She was shaking like a leaf, but trying to get her to get through it, do the training. And by the time we were done, she was like, "Can I get some more ammo?" I was like, "No, you're good. You're good. We're gonna rehearse what you're gonna do that day." And all she had to do in this fight, she's in a sequence where there's an ice cake and whatever, it's some family function, and she starts shooting. And we didn't trust her with a semi-automatic, so we gave her an old Western single-action revolver. So she had to cock it every time. And she had to turn around 180 degrees and shoot at the ice cake and blow up the cake, or the ice statue. So instead of turning around, she put the gun over her shoulder, her left shoulder,
Ooh.
pulled the trigger as one of the stunt guys was just going by.
Oh,
and he got it. He didn't get it in the side of the head, but he got it behind his head, a full load 45 long Colt. And he hit the ground. Oh, everybody's wearing ear protection, whatever. But it stunned him because it scared him because he didn't expect it. And I just yelled cut and walked in and took the gun from her. And I actually said, "What the hell was that?" She started crying. And, you know, she had to leave the set crying, and the stunt guy's on the ground.
She's embarrassed.
Okay? Of course she's embarrassed, but she could have killed somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we had this other show where this young fellow, say he's 12 years old, and he has a gun and he has to shoot this old Western revolver. So we set it up. His parents were there, and it was just all he had to do is lift the gun and shoot. So the gun is loaded. Al Verkland, who was working with me, was the armor. And this kid had this cowlick. So the gun is loaded and the gun's hot. And he cocks it back and he's ready, and action. And then his cowlick falls in front of his face, and he takes the barrel of the gun and flicks his hair back. Oh. Al was on that gun just as the barrel passed his hair, and grabbed it and pulled it down and screamed at him and used some colorful language at the same time.
Al's a great guy.
It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my first guy.
Yeah,
you know,
he's awesome.
for a long,
Yeah,
long
yeah.
time. And, you know, a lot of people were upset at the language and, you know,
Yeah.
the stuff that happened. But at the end of the day, he could have killed himself.